Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Timberborn. If you remember, I remember how to move the map. It was laggy. Okay, I was wondering. I thought I was moving the map, but it wasn't working. Remember last time? This thing wasn't quite working. It's giving us, well, 17,000 power right now, which is odd. It was giving us around 13. But I think I know how to actually fix it for real this time. And we're going to start turning this bad water lake into a freshwater lake. So first things first, let's get this thing going because we need to rip out a lot of stuff over here. Oh, and there's a train going through just because I started streaming. Isn't that how it goes? Okay, anyway, we don't need any of this. In fact, well, you know what? We'll leave most of that, actually. For now. Oh, I thought I was going to take this with them. Okay, well. There we go. And then we'll do these next. Okay, so what we need to do is all of our water falls down. We go down one more layer, you can see it. All of our water is falling down here after it comes back this way, but it gets all slowed down. So what we're going to do is this is where the water is going to drain down into now. And now we'll turn these much quicker. And it gives us a lot more power from my testing. And I tested it more than just for a few minutes like I did last time when I screwed it up. So, for now we can get rid of all of... I don't know if I want to do that. Let me see here. I just want to get rid of the top ones here. Okay. I'll just do it this way for now. I just don't want to wreck everything that I don't need to wreck, you know? And I think these all have to... Whoa. Okay, that actually worked out okay. No, see, we don't want the... Oh, and I did it there. It won't really matter, I guess. Okay, we're doing these. We got to do these one at a time. These, I think. No, because I don't want to get the impermeable barrier off the bottom. I think we got to do this the annoying way, but it won't harm it too much with those impermeable barriers that we already got rid of. Almost done here. Okay, that's that side. And then just gotta get this side, and then we gotta come in here. We'll have to figure out how we do get in there normally. I forget. It's on another level, so we won't have to. Plus, I will get all these materials back. Oops, that doesn't really matter. But I don't want to continue doing that because I have to replace the impermeable barrier there now, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I don't. Maybe we put dirt up on top of here. That might be what I'll do. Maybe we'll make this a little park. Or actually, maybe we make it the industrial area. That's not a terrible idea. Oh, let's do the industrial area up here. Because, I mean, it's right on top of the power plant, right? So, and most things, I think, should fit in there. Okay. We'll do like this for now. Let's go back up to the top here. And let's hit play. Watch what our water is probably going to drain out of there. But I think it's still coming in so fast, yeah. Yeah, but it's still draining into here, which is bad. That's not going to give us what we need. Although it is giving us more already. So we're at 27 now. But what we need to do is open these up and put a little path in. And then we gotta find where we need. Okay, so where does it actually flow down into the thing at? If we go down one more. So right here. So we need to get, we can build levees across right here. Okay, we can't quite build it there because these things are on top. How many do we need to take out? Oh, we need to take out these impermeable barriers here. Because otherwise, the water won't flow through. And now we've stopped the water flow there. And this should be giving us 34. We got double the power from doing that. Okay, that. And that's not even with these in or anything yet. Okay, that's pretty good. But now we have to figure out what we're actually going to do with this area. And I think, you know what? I think we do take out all the impermeable barriers here. Not resources, we want this, and we want to go. I think we can just do. Like that. Oh, it just took out the middle. Okay. That's fine. That's what we wanted anyway. And now, we can also take these out. Like that. And I think we make this our stairway down right here. Because there'll be a dam up in front of that, right? Okay, so let's take all these out because we're going to put dirt in here. And we can take these dams out too because we don't need them anymore. And I think we'll need to put another power shaft. We need to put power shafts down all the way. But we can design this up here however we want now too, which is nice. I am going to get rid of the impermeable barrier here. Just to get that metal back, because that's a lot of metal. Okay, but now... oh, that's gonna... Well, I mean, we can rebuild it. Not a huge deal. Let's just do that. Make sure we're not getting the... Some of those are going to fall to the bottom. Okay, so we'll take the impermeable barrier off first. And then we'll have them come get it. We'll make temporary stairs for now. So they can at least come down and start grabbing all this stuff. But okay, well, it's slowed down. So, but we still got 9,000 more power, something like that. But I think once they build the, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Okay, so that's about, I think that's about the most power we're going to get. But still, it's a lot more than 17,000, so it makes it more worth it. But if we're going to use all this, um, power here, and we want some dirt, we need to make a dirt thing. So let's go. I think I'm going to dig it down from here. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. You know, we have another project we can do in the meantime. I'm going to put some stairs down here as well, because I want to make this a reservoir, because this is how we're going to fill the lake when we get to the lake project. So we'll just do this, and then we will put in some triple floodgates over here, right? Because that's as tall as... Yes, okay. Oop, clicked out of the screen. No, I don't want to put that there. Yes. And let's do them all the way across here. I'm going to put these at... We'll put them all the way up to like 295. I mean, it's too far. Oh, because they haven't built the walkway yet. And then we can fill this up with water. And then we'll pull that water out of here. Put it into like a lake or something here. And then we can take that water out and put it into this lake up here once we get these finished off, which we will do. Oh, I didn't realize it was paused. Let's get this stuff moving. All right, now let's do... How long is this? Is it long enough if I put it right here? I think they should be able to reach that. Right? They're straight over top of it. Yeah, okay. Now we will do... My beaver's doing great, Kuba. How was your beaver? There we go. We'll do that, and then we gotta get a path up here, which we basically have already. I'll put this. Actually, we'll blow that up, because blowing stuff up's fun. We don't have to. I just realized. We can just build up one staircase instead of dynamite and then a staircase. There we go. But how is your day going today, Coop? Doing good? Hopefully. Okay, so they finished that. They're actually going to get those. We got our water. Okay. Well, they have started on the floodgates. Awesome. I heard that if you don't watch the return for too long, they lose efficiency. It's got to be true. Oh yeah, and we're bringing the power over this way too. That was another thing we were building. So let me just do a little of that. Oh, right. Okay, we can actually... Okay, it's nighttime. We'll pause it so that we don't get any of these little bastards killed. Or, okay, but we'll go... That's as far as it wants to let us go. Do that, and then we got to build these like this. Then we can put the power on top. Likey so. There we go. I saw Jurassic Park Afterbirth, whatever the fuck today. Is it any good? I saw a review saying it was boring, but you know, I don't know that person, so I have no idea if they like the same kind of stuff. Because I watched the other 6, and I mean, they're all good. Like, I know some people like don't like a few of them because there's like stupid stuff in them, but like there's stupid stuff in even the first one. Yeah, maybe that's it. I do like dinosaurs. That's probably why I enjoy the other ones so much, maybe. I assume if you're like a big movie buff or something and you're not there for the dinosaurs, you're probably, you know, you're probably not as into it or whatever. But I really liked all of them when I watched them again. Oh, you know what? I gotta replace these with floodgates too, or that's gonna back up. So let me do that. You know, put that point now. Put these at just so that they have a little extra room. Where's the thing that if they were ranked, I would scale. That would scale with their release orders. I think I liked. Oh, let me think here. I think I liked Jurassic World better than I liked Jurassic Park 3. Yeah, Dominion was the weakest of the other ones for sure. But I think I'd probably go 1, 2, World. And then I'm not sure if 3 or Fallen Kingdom. They would be about the same for me. They could be interchanged. And then Dominion would be the last one on my list. And like I said, I don't think any of them are bad. I just think that's, you know, I think just that's the order that I'd put them in. Okay, how are we doing over here? Okay, that's almost done. Actually, we have to lower this to below 2, otherwise it's going to back up. There. And then once they build these ones, then we can put it back up. Oh, it is too far, isn't it? How am I going to fix that? Actually, you know what? I got an easy idea. Let's do... Oops. This. So they can reach up there and build it. One, 2, 3, World 2, the new one, and World 3. Okay, that's... Jesus, I remember. I mean, you did just see it today. You'd think you'd remember. Oh, good, they can reset. I wasn't 100% sure if they could. Good thing we got all those metal blocks up on that thing that we just took apart. What are they doing over here? They have started on this. That's good. That's the only way they can get to the power plant. Yeah, who'd have thought taking out more power wheels would give you more power? You know, it was a little fun in that one, though, to see the old cast and the new cast fucking around together. I kind of like that. Oh, good, they took those things out. I can put in... this guy? And a little storage for him. This is for mangrove roots. There we go. That should be good, although... Uh-oh. We need new housing. All these beavers. We have all these houses, but one of the beavers is still homeless. Okay, well let's blast that out. I'll put a house right here. Oh, are we out of gears again? No, we got tons of gears. We don't have enough, but we got a bunch. Is this coming along nice? I think dinosaurs in this one were way cooler. I think it's the closest thing leaning towards horror of the World series has gotten. Yeah, that was kind of the thing that because like that first one was, I mean, I saw it when I was young, but like it was terrifying. I also read the book when I was way too young. No way I should have ever read that. I think I was in grade 6 or something when I read the book. So, you know, probably shouldn't have, but it was awesome. So we're going to put this thing somewhere over here. I want to dig a big ass hole. Okay, so we got to put a... Got to build a dealie here. Actually, I guess this one doesn't need to be a twofer. It could be a one. Now we pop these in. We'll get somebody to cut down all these trees. Might as well get all these ones too, just so we get something more to do while they're over here. Okay, and then I just need a path after that. Oh no, I do need a path, but I need a little lumberjack. There we go. There we go. But that's for gnarly too. The last few worlds kind of wimped out with the on-screen human deaths. Yeah, I think when the babysitter got eaten in Jurassic World, a lot of people were like, why the fuck did you guys do that? Because she didn't do anything wrong. She is just a horrific death. I think a lot of people were mad about that, and they kind of, you know, simmered down after that for some reason. I wouldn't have. I would have doubled down. I mean, like, you want to see, you guys want to be creeped out by these deaths? Here you go. We're gonna like baby raptors attacking children and stuff. It'd been great. People would have hated it. I was like, I going to the hospital? He is. Poor little fella. Oh, he had to walk too. Oh no, they don't have a subway station over here, or a tubeway station over here. So these guys gotta walk all that way, and then they have to go mining all day? That's rough. We ain't fixing that right now. We'll fix it another time. Right now, I want to get this project started, which needs these things out of here first. I wish you could double click this and see just how much. Is there? What do you mean it's too far? Too far from district cannot be reached. There's a fucking path right there. Oh, you know what? I see the problem. There wasn't a path at the top. What kind of spoiler regarding a less than side character death should I say? I found it really interesting. DM it to me. I'm fine with this minor spoiler, but if somebody doesn't want to see it, they don't want to see it. You know what I mean? Like if they're watching the VOD and they're planning to watch it like right after or something. I don't want to be responsible for that. Can we work here? Yes, good. Now cut down those damn trees. Get them out of the way. Oh, is this not 3 tall here? I think it is exactly 3 tall there. I think we're good. Oh, good. We got the... find out in a second, I guess. Yeah, it's 3 tall. Okay, good. There we go. Now that's all full up. Uh-oh. Maybe we gotta go down a little. Oh, no, maybe not. Wasn't supposed to flow backwards through anything. Okay, we'll drop it down to 285. Yeah, that should keep everything good. Okay. Yeah. That'll be fine. As long as this one's lower than these two, it should be good. How close is this thing being done? 261? Yeah, we gotta wait for gears, I figured. I also want to move this onto here. So I think that means it'll be a good time to lower all of these. Which is going to be a workaround. Guys, start your DM coop. Yeah, I don't think that happened either in any of them. So yeah, I like that. And it makes sense too, because like, I don't know how to say it without getting a little spoiler. Like, it should have happened a lot more. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, I get it for like certain ones, but not for like, there's a lot of them that could easily have happened to. Yeah. No, I like that. I'm glad they did something like that. Oh, bad tide's coming. This is the first time since we built the bad tide system that, okay, good. He's almost done with those. Oh, he can even cut those ones back there. Might as well get him to do that too. Okay, now we can put the big dirt machine up there. Is that landscaping? Boom. Now we can get the lake project started. We almost got power back over there again. Just in time to build the power up here. How are these built? Ah, of course they're on 3s. I think we'll be fine. If I just trying to figure out which way to do this. I think instead of going all the way up here, I'm going to rip this down. We'll go up from here. Actually, I guess we can go up from there, and then we'll just go... yeah, let's start tearing this apart. Okay, so from... It's not right side by side, that is it? Yes, it is. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so then let's do... Oh, I gotta wait till nighttime because they're coming up here getting supplies. You know, maybe I should actually just let that happen for a little bit. Are we low on anything other than gears, though? Treated planks, so we don't need too many of those. Metal blocks, and there's a ton of them up there. We're not really low on them, though. Yeah, now that it's nighttime, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to rip this out, and we'll rebuild it. I was planning it was just supposed to be a temporary thing, but... Oh, really? They still think it's the 4th of July, or what? Demolished buildings, yeah. Let me make sure I'm on the right level here. Okay, so this one is the top. Get rid of that. And then we'll get rid of these. And then we just have to go. Yeah, we'll put another one on there too. And we'll rip, I'm not ripping that all the way down. I'm going to rip this. Take this one all the way down. Might be the snot nosers that TP'd a few houses a while ago. Oh, really? That sucks. I never really understood. I mean, I guess if you... I don't know. It's still not... Even when I was like a teenager, we didn't do shit like that. Maybe we were just respectful. You know, maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, now, because this is 2 down, I think we rip off the top layer here. Including at the front. Do the same around here. Actually, I guess I could even go down one more. Yeah, we can just make it... Oh, no, because I'm going to put dirt in here. Okay, so that will go to here. That's perfect. And then... So is it actually connected in any way to this? If I click on them, do they actually... They're not actually connected to the power, so we do have to take some of these out. Actually do, I think from across here. And maybe I should move that over? Not sure. We'll definitely take this one out. Oh, but if we put the... Ah, whatever. We just don't put dirt there, that's all. Okay, so let's get the power in. Put that there. And now we'll build the... they might have... they have shitty... have little shitty arms, so it's not like they even got the TV into place. You couldn't remove it. Well, at least that's good. Fucking noodle arm little bastards. Okay, now let's build the rest of the subway station. Do we want... Yeah, we need like that. And then we need one of these. Is that lined up? Oh, yeah, okay, it is. For some reason I thought it wasn't lined up. I need one of those all the way. We'll have to go up a little bit from that one, actually. Hey, Sean, how you doing, buddy? Let's put this here. And then... Oh, actually, wait, maybe that will go over top. It will. So we'll do that there, and then we'll up right beside the power here. And I just figured out how we're going to run the rest of this power. Run right through there. Yes, 2 houses were TP'd a few days ago. One got TP'd, and over the course of like 3 days, none of it was removed. The owners must not have been home. The next day, the house in front of mine got TP'd, and none of it was removed because they weren't home either. That's yeah, that's you're gonna tell thieves that you're not home. You're just leaving all that toilet paper up there. Oh, I didn't mean to unpause that. Okay, so where's... So now we need to go 2 over. So we need one of these? No, just a onesie. There we go. Oh, it needs a 3. There we go. And now we can do the tube-way. Wait, I didn't... No, I didn't. Okay, good. I thought for some reason I ripped out the power line, but I didn't. And now we need the other type of tube-way here. And I think we can put a... we kind of can, yeah. Let's do it here, though. Just so it's in the middle. There we go. Now we can unpause it. Now we can get some shit going. And I'll be able to pick up all of this rubble, except for like these 3 spots. From up here. Because I think I'm going to take all this out and make this like a walkway all the way across. Another busy day. Testing data packs earlier this afternoon. Oh, that's what you're doing. Cause, I mean, you sent me that screenshot. That makes sense as to why. I ended up cleaning up both houses a bit. Just because I'm such a great person. So when I un-TP'd the first house, the second one was TP'd that next day. Oh, Jesus. At least you know what? Your neighbors owe you something anyway. Our neighbor's fence just keeps falling onto our fucking shed and it pisses me off. And she's got a fucking tree growing onto our lawn that I'm cutting off, dude. Because it shades my greenhouse and ooh, you don't mess with my plants. Maybe I build a large barrack. How big are these things? Oh, it takes up the entire spot I just cleared, but well, maybe not. No, it definitely does. Okay, we'll just do this one. Do another row of these ones. Maybe the next row we do large ones, because we can put them back in here. Yeah, that'll work. Oh, bad tide started. We got to see how the bad tide system's working over here. Okay. It'll work its way all the way through here. Well, the water, you'll be able to see it getting brown in here, and then it should come out here. So let's see. And there we go. Oh no, it's not going to overflow, is it? No, we're good. And somehow it's not contaminating the land either. And we still get all of our power. Beautiful. The assumption is that the TPers noticed me and stupidly thought they got my house. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe they were out to get you the whole time. Okay, this guy's got nothing to do. So we can delete that. Now he can do some hauling and stuff. This is almost ready. No, it's not. We need gear, so I'm going to build another gear workshop. Where, though? Actually, you know what? A new gear workshop will be the first thing that goes up here in our new industrial area. With all this rubble, that's probably giving me a little lag, but I'm really happy with how the bad tide system worked. And once this is done too, we can, I don't know exactly how much it can actually, or like how much it'll change the flow with only one of them, but you can figure it out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one here. Oops. I'm going to get back to that where we can see it. I'm going to take this one here and I'm going to dig out here in a little trench. And I'm going to cover all around it. And then just have it dump the water down into a hole. And then we'll come in from under here. And that's where we'll have our bad water pumps and stuff. And then we'll have that stuff flow off the map over here somewhere. And that's how we'll get our bad water. Because I'm going to make a little reservoir down there for it and everything. I think that'll work good. How much bad tide can you drink before there are consequences? Oh, if they go into it, they get sick, and then they have to come in. We built a whole hospital over here. Then they have to come into these. Where are they here? These little contamination chambers. And then they sit there for a while. Otherwise, they're just sick and they won't work, and they just eat all your food. But now that we have this under control, unless something happens while we're building this, we should be good. And to be fair, something could happen while we're doing that, because I'm not the greatest at this game. How are we doing? Oh, we're already turning the corner. Nice. And once they get up there, yeah, they'll have enough to build up to there, which is good. And then we'll bring this down. Oh shit, which way did I turn? Okay, good. Things that way. And then we can start putting dirt. Once we get dirt, we can start putting the dirt up here. Beaver juice. Something was remembers that trial spawners take ages to mine, so if I ever have to remove any of them for renovation, I'm in for a bad time. Yeah, I didn't know you could actually take the trial spawners out. We didn't really. Me and Coop last season, I think we just kept going into that one by my base. Well, by our base, because it was right next door. What if I did a little... Oops, that's too tall. If I did a little walkway here, and then we'd actually finish these frickin' roofs off. There we go. Put a third one on there. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. Then we'll put rooftop patios on top of here again. Take this. Actually, you know what? Let's not take that out. Let's do a beaver bust. Yeah. There we go. Besides, what do you think of smaller, larger overworld? Right now it's 20k by 20k. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it being any size, but I do... Like, I think we should probably at least try to have everybody build near spawn at the start of the season. I think that would be a good way to go. Because, like, seriously, Season 1, I don't know if you saw any of the Season 1 stuff. Everybody was built at spawn. Like, we might have to say, like, no big farms and stuff at spawns, you know, something like that, because otherwise that'll lag everybody. But, like, it worked really well. Everyone was, like, very neighborly. It was great. Did I ever build that dirt thing? No, because we don't have any gears. That's right. That's built, though, so no more gears needed for that. many gear factories do we have? Is it? It's this one, right? So just one. Well, Zerkaroy, looks like you got your... Well, they don't have enough power. Oh, I should probably hook this power up for them. But how? I didn't think this through when I brought this over here. Guess we could just... Okay. We'll wait till this is built here and then we'll... We'll end up doing that. I was considering basing near at spawn this season, but I ended up just following you. We weren't too far. It made for an enjoyable minecart ride. It did make for an enjoyable minecart ride. I don't even know if you followed me. I think we just met up in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it wasn't really too far out, you're right, but like, I just remember you were looking for something, and I was just in a cave nearby, and I popped out, and there you were. And then, well, I found a spot for my base, which was right there, and then you decided to stay too, which was cool. That was a fun little area. I like seeing everybody build around me like that. Don't worry, I'm most likely making a temporary base close to spawn in case the future base ends up being far away. It's not a bad idea. We should maybe we just gentleman's agreement. Let's just all build by spawn. Anyone else who wants to join us can. What is this? No, that's not why we were down on mangroves. We got tons of them now, though. We have more beavers than we've ever had, and we have more food than we ever had. That's a good problem to have. Okay, once this station's built up here. Oh, no. Okay, we have to take this out, actually. Because they can't reach to build these things. But if we do just one more temporary... Because they can only reach one block out of the tubeway. So now they can build these three. And then they'll be able to do the... oh, they'll be able to build that. That's already built. But they'll be able to build those three, and then we can build the station. And then we can bring the power over. Yeah, that actually sounds nice. And if my lone citadel happens to be too far out, I can always postpone that project a tad bit. Plus, I can make it connected to the citadel in a way. You could do like once later in the season, if we do endstone stuff for the waystones, then that's the perfect time to like move bases and stuff, you know. For next season, depending on where spawn is, I want to build a small farmhouse with crop fields and a barn. Later on in the season, I want my main base to be an oil platform in the ocean, but near the shore. Depending on who lives nearby, I want to have a little town on the coast with a seawall and docks and everything. Coop, how the hell do you do this? And when I tell you, you have ideas that like are directly next to my ideas. I was telling Sean, I think just this afternoon, I think I might just make like a little fishing boat and make that just be a fisherman for the season. Because he was telling me about the fishing mechanics and stuff. So like if you're in an oil platform, I'll build my boat out by you. No, it's a good thing. I just don't know how the hell you do it. But yeah, I was thinking of just making like a fishing boat. That was gonna be my whole thing. I was just gonna be a fisherman. And now you're talking about building offshore too, which is hilarious. Okay, can they build this? Yes, they can. They just can't get gears. Of course they can't get gears. Okay. I'm gonna pause this for a minute so that They can get those 3 years they need over here. I think it's 3. Yeah. There we go. And then once these are built, we can unpause that. We can build the station over here. And then I'll do the power. Actually, I won't unpause that because the power also needs gears. I want somebody to get up here and fix this. It looks like they're going to forcibly neighborize myself with someone anyways, so that works for me. Hey, at least I know if somebody TPs my boat, you got my back. Something I can do for my temporary base is that if I end up moving to a citadel, I can leave behind lodestone compasses that lead the way to the new place. Yeah, that'd be fun, and then people could like go on a little adventure to try to find it. Is nobody gonna build this? Hello? Beavers. There we go. Took you long enough. Alright, now we can build the station here. Boom. Okay, that'll be done. And then I gotta put in... I think I'm just gonna follow this all the way to maybe here and then bring it straight over and just hook it right into the back of this. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It doesn't have to make sense. Is it tall? Yeah, it's tall enough. So I guess I can start building this stuff over here then too. So, how tall does this need to be? Whoa, whoa, what happened there? Where the fuck am I looking here? Oh, there we go. So that's... Is it too tall? Oh, yeah, no, it'll be fine. So we put this one down there. Wait a minute. It's not attached. It was too short. Okay. Well, we'll need to build that then. Yeah, there we go. And then we probably need a 3 on this one, right? Oh, another 2. Wait a minute. Okay. I know how we fix it. It's actually a very easy fix, and we don't have to go as far. So perfect. Save a little bit of material. Oh, nope. Can't do a 6, though. We gotta do a 5. There we go. Now that should be built up there. It's not. Does it need gears? Is that the problem? It needs gears. That's the problem. Okay, well, that makes sense. We can both work on that beach town if your base is going to be on a boat. Yeah, that makes... Because I need someplace to put a little few farms and stuff, too. So we can hide a few of them in, like, little beach shacks and stuff. I think that'd be a good way to do it. Wastelands either being limited or more expensive works to me. But for me, I personally like the idea this season is more focused on traversing without always relying on teleportation. Yeah, I like that too. I guess we can actually do this too and start getting this ready. I could have done it one higher. I'm going to delete and do it one higher. I don't, because I was thinking about the tube-way station. We don't need tube-ways going that way. Yeah, there we go. And then we can just take the power straight off of there. And is everyone done with the tube-way station for the night? Ooh. Yeah, they should be. If not, I guess I can walk. Let's do this. Get these guys out of here. And then these guys. Ooh, we'll do that. Okay, now we need the ones at the top. And then power shafts. That is not going to work. I just realized I built that completely backwards. They also need a way up there. Guess we could build some stairs off of here. Yeah. That'll have to be how we do it. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I just want an excuse to ride horses, minecarts, and gas. Dragon always, yeah, I think the dragon always drops an egg too. Ooh, make people waste the elytras. I kind of like that idea. It's a little evil, but not like overly. Okay, so I think, let me see. Where? Okay, here. It's the only way up there, isn't it? Oosh. Okay, this is going to be some roundabout shit, but here, it's the way we got to do it. Making paths in this game isn't always the greatest. Okay, and then we have to put another one of these. Actually, we'll need these ones yet. We can go. Do this. And then we'll be good. Okay, good. And just put the path here. There we go. Could be a cool dilemma. I do agree. Okay, this still isn't built because it still needs 8 gears. And how many gears do we need to finish that off? 81. Yeah, I think once we put power over here, I'm going to build a second gear workshop anyway. I have no idea where it's going to fit, but we'll figure something out. There's really... Oh, you know what? No, not quite. How the hell did you get lost up there? You moron. Seriously, how the hell did he get lost up there? How did he even get up there? It makes no sense. There's literally no way he can get up there. He must have glitched through the tubeway or something. Now he's gonna wait until somebody builds. Once they build this one, he should be able to just walk off. Well, actually, once these are finished, he'll be able to walk off. Oh no, because this isn't done yet. Whatever, he'll figure it out. And if he doesn't, that's his own goddamn fault. There we go. Now I can get down. He's lucky they were building shit there anyway. Okay, now Build some more this way. Let's do like 4 in case they decide to build them all at once, because sometimes they do that. Not delivering any gears up there. That's fine. It's all done. Actually, yeah, I'll do up to the thing on the one side. Up to the stairs here. We can't build it like that. You got to build it backwards. Otherwise, they will build it wrong every time. There we go. So how about those chunk errors, by the way? Yeah, those are... that one was pretty interesting, you sent me earlier. I didn't really know what was going on. How did... see what I mean? They're so stupid. And now they built the wrong one again. So now I gotta waste more shit. Build the one that I said to build first. He's gonna get trapped, isn't he? No, he made it. Amazing. Okay, now this one has to come out. Then we do a vertical power shaft. There we go, and I can build that. And then all this shit's gonna have so much power, so I'm gonna know what to do. Because right now we're running at, looks like everything's running at about 43% capacity. But once this is hooked up, we'll be good. I wonder if it's because there's less flow because I blocked off this thing. That could be why. But it's whatever. We're going to have a lot more soon. We built that whole power plant. We're not even using it, so. Oh, sorry about that. Why did I read that wrong? My brain just straight up didn't work there. Oh, no surprise, I guess. Oh, we got this, and we got this over here. Let's do 2 at a time, because these guys are the dumbest beavers alive. Let's see what I fucking mean. I just... Every time. Now I'll build that one. So one thing I hate about this game is the dumbass AI. I shouldn't have to babysit them this much. Oh, wow. I'm going to pretend that's because I need a drink. Oh, sure. It's nighttime now, so I'm not going to finish that, but it's okay. If I wasn't taking a drink, I could have got it done. They ever hook up? Okay, yeah, it's all hooked up. Perfect. Fantastic 4 ad on my phone. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. The other ones have not been. Well, you know what? I'll just say I haven't seen them in a while, but from what I remember, they weren't that enjoyable. Oh, here we go, these two. There we go. Now everything's back to normal, and well, that's not the right thing. Everything over here's got 100% power and then more. So we got supply of 25,000 almost, and our demand is only 2,300. Awesome. Okay, now let's see what we got up here. Okay, we got that. Okay, what else do we do here? Let's unpause this. That's where our gears will go for now. How big's a gear workshop? Perfect. We'll just put one here. Now I'm going to play with dynamite, so that's always a bonus. Flooded buildings. We got flooding going on. I mean, this is all flowing the right way. I wonder if... I wonder if sluice gates wouldn't work better there. Because then they couldn't flow back. That might be what's happening, is it might be getting a little... But then again, it might just be not going. Those are 90. Let's put this one at 90 as well. That should stop it. Yeah, that's what me and Torch have been doing on our world that we haven't played in a while. But we just stick to, like, we just kind of stick close to home. We don't have a border or anything. And then even if we do go out exploring, there's a tool you can use to clip the chunks. So like if, I think you can set it to like, it hasn't been played in for more than 5 minutes. It hasn't been loaded for more than 5 minutes. Then you can set it to show you those chunks and you can just take those ones out. It works pretty good. It takes a little time, but it's not too bad. And it's also easier, like way easier for us than for, say, on Vulgarcraft, because we know where we've been and we know what we've built. So I can look at the map and know exactly where everything is, so I don't accidentally cut anything. You know what I'm going to do for now? I think I'm going to put just a little path down. Whoops. Put a little stairway down here. Just so these guys can get to all this material in case they need it. Because they can come pick up a lot of metal from up here. And then once we get the dirt going, we can fill it all in. Which reminds me, how long is this till it's done? Halfway with the gear, so let's build a... let's build another... How am I going to get up there? Another level here. Never really thought this through. I guess we got to build it on this end, so let's do... I think we got to go out. 3 like this. To go up another... Because this will have to be there. And then this is a 2. And let's put storage for dirt. Does dirt go in one of these? Dirt does go in those, okay. So it's got to be one of these. And let's... I think we'll do 2 for dirt just to be sure. Put our path in. There we go. Once that's built, that'll be good to go. Oh, they're just flying over here grabbing this shit now. Oh, and building. Oh, somebody's definitely going to get trapped. Now those need gears. We'll be fine. Have everything load as the season starts would definitely be handy, but having all pre-genned to make sure it's a good seed has its blessings and curses. Forgot to mention, I'm suing DaVinci's Hulk for the first time. Using. I was like, what the fuck are you suing him? It's a good program if you can get it. Um. Oh, I gotta figure out what those settings are, and I will tell you. I have it's set to the number 1 and number 4, and it's like a cut um and erase thing. Oh, it's so much nicer. It makes cutting in those little memes so much easier. Like it probably has saved me 10 hours just at the time I've been using it like that. Just because before I was like right clicking and like cutting it. Oh, it doesn't it really, each one doesn't take a lot, but when you're doing 3 videos a week and shit like that, it was oh no. Well, I mean, oh yeah. Oh, we need a Kool-Aid man thingy. Instead we just got this one.
Hello. Yeah. I'm here for the gangbang.
Oh man, I loved old school back in the day. I gotta watch it again. I wonder if it holds up.
He needs some milk.
I'll tell you too, by the way. I know I say it every time, but I have to. Even if you don't like wrestling, you should look up the fucking Stone Cold and Booker T in the shop in the supermarket. It's so goddamn funny. They're just not over here building any of this stuff. They're just waiting around for one gear at a time to go build that other thing. Oh no, they're building stuff over here. I forgot. That's good though, because when there's a drought, I was just going to mention why I'm building these. These things give 30,000 power each for when there's a drought, and then they fill up when the stuff's going. Yep, they are definitely going to get trapped in there. As long as they build one, I'm not too worried about this, because once we put all the dirt on here, they can just build it from the top and it'll be fine. But for right now, it's not the greatest. Now our power supply. Oh, our power drops down to 800. Yeah, we definitely do need those. I'm gonna go watch this video instead. Thanks. See ya. All right, buddy. I'll send you a DM later if I remember about those things. If not, bug me about it, because it makes it so much easier to cut and like pull a section out. Just oh man, it basically makes it automatic. It's so nice. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay, so we got 93 beavers. Lots of food. Okay. Got tons of materials, even if we're just taking shit from up here. We have just the power of these right now. Oh, is nobody trapped over here? Okay, good. As long as they finish this one first, and then don't finish like these ones behind it, I think we'll be okay. Oh, wait. They're not putting gears in the... Okay. Yeah, all these have to be paused. Because they're wasting all of our gears building these instead of... Okay. Now they'll go back to building this, which we need. Okay, I'm going to mute here for a second because I got to blow my nose. You can bug Torch as much as you want, buddy. Preferably when he's already in a bad mood. That'll teach him. Okay, good. All those are paused. So this thing should get going. Oh yeah, it's got 71. I think last time it had 61, so we're good. With all our gears. Although everything's working at a snail's pace right now. But we do have water forever. We'll outlive this drought easy. Well, if you're hungry, go get food. That's what I do with my fat ass. Oh, actually, I think I will build... Now that we don't need the power over here, let's build... No, I can't do it like that. I have to do it one back. We can always build this. And what do we need? 3? Yeah, 3 will do it. And let's build some... Let's try to build them in the right spot, though. How about? Build some stairs. Get our pathways in. And then... we'll build another one of the... Well... Do we need... Yeah, you know what? I think we will build that, and then in case of an emergency, we can close it when we're digging down here. And it'll keep the bad water off of us while we're digging, too. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, look at that. We're only down to here. It's pretty good. It's only been a few days, though, of our drought, but... I like how this thing keeps taking power. Even though we have much more important stuff to do. But that's okay. This thing gives huge bonuses to like happiness and stuff, so. You know, honestly, they've cleaned it up pretty good up here. I was surprised there's this many bare spots. But we have been building a lot of stuff, so I guess that makes sense. 81. Every time I check, they've put 10 more in. So 2 more checks and we should be good. Is there anybody in the hospital? It says there's 5 injured beavers. They're hard to see in here. Oh yeah, there's one. Poor little guy. You'll be fine soon. This is the nicest part of town, so you'll be good. I even put little snacks in there for them so they don't have to leave to go get food. And they got water up here. Because that's what you'll find them doing. They'll get out of a hospital bed, then they'll walk all the way across town. Real slow like to get more water and stuff, so. 14 more. So it's been another about 2 days, I think. A day and a half, and we're still barely down. We've got so much water in our reservoir. That's good. And we can even get a little more if we blast that out. Although I might... Oh no, because I guess I could build it from... there. Once the dirt's in, we can build it from the top down. So I want to put these things all the way around on both sides. I mean, we'll have to skip at least one here, but we can go the rest of the way with them. Okay, they're not putting gears in there yet. I was hoping they weren't, because this has to get done. And this is just like a whatever. We can get that done whenever we want. But we got to get this done so we can get dirt so we can start finishing this off. But this, once it's done, we can start blasting our way down underneath, and then we can build a chamber under there for our bad water, and we can go from there. Came up with a solution regarding a wasteland. Oh yeah. What is it? Almost done. So if that was, this is what, about 6 days, I think? This goes down. We do 18 days of drought. Since we're not playing on hard, I'm just playing on normal. That should be good. I don't think we have to worry about drought anymore. And I mean, if we did, worst case scenario, we turn this pump on. And this will hold water for us for a bit. And then we're also putting a lake up here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump water out of here into, I'm going to blast this out and make this an actual lake, but we're just going to dig down from here so we can get more dirt out of it. And we'll pump water into there, and then we'll pump that water up to here. As long as it's not higher than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll have to have a little step lake in the middle, but... Oh, it goes up one? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, guess we just have to build a stair and a... Easy enough to fix that. There we go. Oh, they're already working on it. I was gonna... It needs power? Oh, I didn't know it needed fucking power. Oh, I hate that so much. How the hell am I gonna get power over here now? I guess we'll just put an engine right by it. It's really the only thing we can do. Where's the door? Do this here, and then we'll just blast this out. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to do it. I don't know if they can blast that out, actually. They might be able to. Let's hope so. Yeah, it's too far. Shit, okay. Okay, cancel this. We're moving it over one. This has to be the last one in. Okay, I'm actually going to pause this too so we can get that built faster. Because our gears are going over there now. So how... Okay, we can get rid of this too. How much does this give us? 400 horsepower. How much does this need? $200 horsepower. Okay, so that'll give it... That'll be perfect. I can just simply prevent wastelands from being placed by blacklisting all 3 dimensions in a setting in the pack, at least until the end portal opens up. They'd still be craftable, they just won't be placeable. Oh, okay. Okay, as soon as we get our gears, we'll be good to go. We got water again, so we should have our power back. Yeah, we do. So now everything's working out 100% over here. which is good. And then this thing can soon go. I think they can build all three of these. Like, I think they can build 2 of them from there and the other one from here. Oh, they built that power shaft already. That means I can put the other one in. And when it's done, it's done. 7 more gears. We can finally start putting dirt up here. Should have known we'd need more gears. It's always gears I run out of. That's okay. We got power over here now. It's just not hooked up yet. They're working on it though. I should start looking into some hydroponic farms and stuff too. Because we definitely could use some more food. Like some different kinds, because that'll give us more happiness. How big are they? It's an oil press. Could put one right there. Can they? No, they can't really fit on top of here. I think we're going to need more than that. We're going to need a space for them. Over here, maybe. Oh, this... Just noticed your streams. You like that? I thought it was pretty good. Okay, so let me... They don't need power, do they? No, they need water. Which I should really build them over here, maybe. Near the big water tank. But we have haulers, so we should be good. I think. Put on the back here. And then do mushrooms. Algae. They need gears too, of course they do. I think we should do 2 of each. So that's what I'm gonna do. This one, mushrooms. Mushrooms again. Algae again, and then we need to make. I guess I can just go out one. Let's do that. Come around. Where did my mouse go? There it is. Come around again. We'll put like a little nice shrub or something over there. Oh, speaking of which, I should do this. No, not that. This. There we go. And then we're going to need some place to store this stuff. So let's store... I think for now we'll just do medium warehouses for it. Oh, right. We need some more food things. Okay. So we need 4 warehouses. So here's the algae one. And the mushroom one. And then algae rations, and this one will be the mushroom rations. Wait, can I just eat the mushrooms? Fermented mushrooms. Okay. So the mushrooms are in a fermenter. Is that what this is? Yes. Okay. We'll let these run for a little bit to fill up these warehouses first, and then we'll... Well, we got some dirt now. 64 already even. Nice, okay. Let's start putting that up here. Where is it? Here it is. I'm going to wait till nighttime, till these guys are all gone. They're really clearing it up out here, though. That's good. That's what I want to see. Are they all gone? Oh, I just saw one go in there. It must be the metal they've been taking away. They got tons of it now. Okay, now it's nighttime. Nobody's up here. Take this out, and then we will put in the dirt. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, the path. Let's do... There we go. Now we'll put dirt in. What? Why can't I build dirt at that height? Ah! Oh, why? That's such bullshit. I could build so much other stuff. Okay, well, I guess it's not going to be green up here. You know what? Let's just start building up here then. If they want to be like that, I guess that's how it's going to be. I can't believe that. Oh, that's so goddamn annoying. Okay, well. Let's put our stairs back. And then let's put in... What did I say? We needed fermenters. I think we keep... You know what? I think we keep the food stuff closer to over there. We'll replace all the other stuff, though, with stuff over here. Do I even need this? I don't need that. This will give us extra room. I just take all these out. Gives us a lot of extra room. I'm going to do one on this side, too. In fact, maybe we'll do both. Now it looks nice and dangerous. We'll keep it on the front just because it's there and it, you know, kind of hides it from the front. Maybe we should have left it over here too, whatever. Okay. Let's start putting in, let's see, wood. I'll put in 3 gear workshops back over here. Actually, let's do 4. No, let's just do 3. Oops, I wanted 3. Then let's put in... How many of those do I have over here? I have at least 2. There's one there, and one here. Yeah, so let's put in... We'll do 4 of these. And then... Okay, that's a bigger one. That's a 4. So let's make paths here. This goes all the way down. And actually, I'll take the whole top off of this thing. There we go. Oh, did I just... I think I just fucked that up. We'll see in a second. Yeah, I just fucked that up. That's not a big deal. We can fix it. Whoops. Okay, well, let's get these levees back in. We did these ones at least. There. The rest could be gone, though. We are losing power, obviously. Also, we need to high prioritize these. There. Of course it's too far. Why wouldn't it be? Pause this one. I'm gonna pause all these ones just until they make sure they can actually get to that one. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna bring that down one too, because it transfers power through itself. So we can take the tube-way station down one so it doesn't look dumb. Okay, good. They are building that one. Once they're done building that one, we can unpause all the rest of them. Okay. There we go. Now we can unpause these ones. Actually, maybe we'll just unpause one of them at a time. So I know it'll happen if I don't. That guy was trying to trap himself on the inside there. So it's just going off that side. Not a huge deal. Still lots of power. We're just not quite there enough yet. Do we have anything in here yet? Not yet, no. Okay. There we go. That can be unpaused. I think it wasn't a bad tide when I did that. These beavers would all be getting sick. We'd have the whole hospital be overrun. 3. There we go. That's what I do for temporary base similar to what I made in season 2. Even with the same materials too, to even make it feel like a throwback. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Oh, let's see here. Put a little stair in there. There we go. That'll do. I need to pause all these and build the things behind them first. I just realized. These need built first. Otherwise, they will never get built. And once they're built, next time we have a drought, it won't matter. We have 93 gears now. We should be able to finish a couple of them. Man, it bugs me. I really want to get this big lake project going today. I mean, I guess we did start. We got the one bad tide blocked off. We got the dirt going because we're going to be putting, I think we got to build it up just a little bit just to make it, you know, because this is only, what, 3 deep and we got to go up at least 1 layer. So, let's make it a little deeper, but we got our dirt going. How much dirt we got in here? Oh, we're going to need 2 more dirt storage places. But it'll be good once we get it going. That dirt will come in real handy. I still can't believe we couldn't build dirt on top of here. Can't believe it was too high. How did you idiots both get fucking stranded? You are the absolute worst. You morons not see you could get out of there? Let's hope somebody builds that before some moron comes running in behind. You know what? If someone gets trapped behind there, they're just dead. I'm leaving them. They could die in our drinking water. I don't give a fuck. They're running in there to get the materials, but that's why I'm building the things on the top, is so that they can reach the materials from the top. They won't have to go down there. Apparently they aren't that bright. So how much power is this going to give us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that'll give us around 150,000 extra horsepower we can use during droughts. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. And I also want to do it across the front. So that'll give us... I don't think we'll ever run out of power during a drought. I'm not sure on that, but I mean, I'm pretty sure on that. And we got to figure out what to do over here. I think maybe we just make this lake go right into there, into a river as well. And then eventually we got to get a tube-way station over here. So these guys don't have to run so damn far to get to work. And we could take it right out of this. Oh, is this a happy coincidence right here? Is this, we run it right over top of those? Or are they too high? They are too high because of the dirt ones I had to put in. We could go up and over, I guess, but... We could also just go around, too. Let's also put one out somewhere out here. Yeah, we definitely need one out here because these guys are getting thirsty every time they come out of their work. And these guys look like they're hungry every time they come out. Can't tell. I know how to tell. Yeah, that stuff all goes away at the same time, so it's all on the same level. What are we doing up here? We go. These are getting built at an alarming rate. Because we actually have another gear workshop. And even though we're out of gears again. Well, I should really move. If I'm moving all this stuff over here, maybe comes a bad tide. But we got everything fixed up, so we'll be good. Maybe we level this area. And we do like a little tubeway station here. And then we make a big industrial pile type thing over here. Because then they will just have to come downstairs and get it and fly back up. In fact, maybe we make it with the tubeway stations in the middle of it on like every floor. Like maybe if we make it like tall, we'll have a tubeway station like on every... I'm going to think on that over the next... I might play this again tomorrow. I might do something else, but I might play this again tomorrow. If I do, it's because I'll have had time to think about it over the day. But I think we definitely do an industrial pile over here kind of thing. With a whole bunch of different things. Kind of like this, but we'll have tubeway stations everywhere. Maybe on every second floor or something. Let's see. Let's pause it and let's play around a little bit here. Let's see. So it's this. So let's do... What do we have room to do here? Right here. Okay, so if we do this and this, so then, you know, these would be the piles out this way or whatever. Actually, we'll put the piles in too so we can actually see it. Okay, so let's... It's got to be one away from it because of the tubeways. Okay, so those are like that. We can do one side. Let me take out these paths. This is a bad idea. Okay. So if we do the tubes just one side, we'll do the tubes, we'll say they'll be on this side. Okay, and then we build the warehouses. Or these, I mean. These ones have to be one away because otherwise they'll be in the way there. And these ones gotta be one away as well. What if we do 3? You can't center it, so I won't do 3 because it will annoy me. Okay, so do that, and then we can do... Oh, this might not be too bad. It might look pretty good. It's big. Okay, so now... So we got this That's the first layer, and then we'll need... How do we build the second layer here? We can use the in between the tubeway stations, I think, to do it. So let's try that. Oh, we really can't though. Can't do it like that. We got to do it in the middle of a couple of them. So if we did it like... yeah, we got to do it like... Have to do it like that or something. We just do this. Do like that, and then we have to build some sort of platform on here too, though. Let's see. It has to be up one. I like how perfect this looks, but I don't know if I can make it work. Yes, I can, because we can do this. We do, however, need somewhere on here. Oh, you know what? I guess if they're going upstairs, they can just go up two. Because this is going to have to be something like this. And then pop these up again. And then that, I guess, for the third layer. And then we just repeat this. Yeah, and then we would get... And then the other two-way stations would be on top of there. Like, this is just where it repeats now. That's a ton of storage. It's a pretty big space. So we brought down, we'd have to still build up some of it. Like with some of these long dealies. But I think we could do it. Or like even if we put it against the side, maybe we just cut this out. Maybe we cut this whole thing out and then we just do the 3. And then we could, that's where we could make the... Oh, we couldn't because it's stupid. Actually, we could just change these. Oops, I'm going to take that out. So if we put those... Take these out too. Okay, so now If we put these in... Actually, I could go that way. Oh no, that has to be... Whoops. Okay, I screwed that up. But they can go like this. And then... put those in. And then these can come down here. And it's less efficient to get to the other levels. But we can do something like... Why when I click it, is it not clicking? Yeah, we can do something like that. You can just do this. Yeah, we can even just do that for that one. Okay. Actually, I wonder, can we just... Maybe we could just do this... Oh no, because they'll have to come that way. Because this is where the path will come, so they'll have to go up. There's no way to... Unless... I think we can do it, actually. Okay, so if we... We just have one come out here. We can't, though, because that gets in the way of the whole thing. Okay, yeah, there's no way to do it from the inside there. Okay. Yeah, I think we just have to lose a little efficiency, just going up one way instead of... But if we just do a stairway that way, how the fuck do we get up there? We did like this and we brought it out one more. I have to bring out two more if I do that. So it gets to those ones, but we gotta do some shit like this. Well, I can't do that because I can't get up there. Guess we just make one way. Yeah, we just had to make one way upstairs. Which makes it way less efficient. We did something like that. Then these have to be out one. So I don't need this one. Yeah, because then they gotta come out there, walk around. I mean, it's not a long way, but it's still more than I wanted. Unless... What if we did... There we go. That fixes the... Because then they come up... Whoops. Or can they even? Put these two things in. Where are they at? So they're like here. Yeah, so they can't get on that one. So that doesn't fix it either. I mean, I guess it's just gonna have to be a little inefficient. We'll do something like that. Actually, we'll do it from this side. Okay, I'm going to just put a few levees here for a second. Just so I can, you know, like this is the wall. Wait a minute. Well, this was a, no. This was a stair. Because we're already building out that way. Actually, no, that's way worse. Because that blocks this off, then they have to go all the way around. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that's worse. I wonder if... we did 3. Because now I don't care if it's off kilter if we have... And then that can go... We'll just have 2 against the side or whatever. Because if we have to have a path anyway, we might as well just do... But how do we get in there? Actually, it's easy to get in there. We just do a double. But we can also do... like that. Yes, I think that's the way to do it. Let me just delete these. Because I'm going to take a screenshot of this so that I remember what the hell I'm doing. Oh, it's like I planned that. Oh shit, did we give... no, we didn't. Okay. Just gotta do this. This, and it just has to be 2 ones, 2 singles. Oh shit. We do 2 singles there. We have to move this anyway. Okay, so get rid of this, get rid of this. And this. Oh, did we just run into the same problem again somehow? Anyway, we need singles up to here. And then here again. So we can get into that one. Okay. And a double here. This and this are stairways. Up there. And then our paths go like that. Under there. Okay, and then we go with... We can leave this open. I don't actually mind that, but we should at least cover those in. Maybe we do this just for symmetry. Yeah, there. That's how you do it. Let's get a good angle here. We take a nice little screenshot. There we go. Okay. That is going to be our storage system that we're going to build over here right against the wall of this thing. That'll be next time as well. And we'll get all this fixed up. And this thing will go from the bottom until they tell me I can't build it any higher. And then we can get in right over here. I'm going to put a station here. Even though there's one here, it doesn't matter. We can put another one here. And they'll just drop down right from the top to go get all their materials wherever they need it. And then we'll get rid of all these other piles. Not these ones. Actually, we'll get rid of those ones, but not yet. Because these are going to be made into these bigger warehouses eventually. And then we'll take all the industry out of here. The industry, I don't know why I said it weird. Take all the industry out of here. And we will, it's going to be all food factory stuff over there afterwards. And we'll continue to work slowly on the lake, I think. I think this is going to take a long time. But we're digging the hole for the next part of it already, so that's good. And yeah, so that's our storage. It's not the prettiest, but it's not that bad either, honestly. Kind of like the way it looks. Okay, but before we quit, I'm going to delete all of that because If I don't, they will start building it. But that is going to be a big project for over here. We're even going to have to, like, tunnel out a bit. But, man, when it is done, it is going to be good stuff. But I think that is a great place to stop. I am actually getting really tired. I'm going to save right now because if I don't, I will forget. Oh, no. Don't do it that way. There we go. Game is saved. I am going to... I'm actually not going to raid. Oops, that's not right. There we go. Anybody? Because I am super sleepy. But that will do for this one, and I will see everybody tomorrow when, honestly, because of our little planning session there at the end, I'll probably play Timberborn again. So I'll see you then. Bye.